you're watching the real estate market, here's something you need to know. Teller County and El Paso County are telling two very different stories, and they've continued to do so over the last 2 years. I'm James Dean, team leader of the James E. Mountain Homes team with EXP. Let's start with Teller County. In June, we had 397 active listings, 55 homes sold, an average sales price of $590,880, and homes took about 84 days to sell. Inventory remains at 7.2 months, giving buyers more options and more time to make decisions. What I want to point out is that even though the homes had looked to have appreciated 17% compared to last year, only 55 homes sold, so it doesn't take much to swing that number up or down. That's why in Teller County, we don't just look at year over year where we compare June of 2026 to June of 2025. We also look at the total numbers for the entire year because we have such a smaller amount of inventory and because such a smaller amount of homes actually sell. It's still sitting in that 6 to 7 month inventory range, which still places it in a buyer's market, but doesn't place it so strongly that buyers get away with anything they want. So buyers beware of that, because we're seeing a lot of buyers come into that and they're losing out on some great deals because they're getting too aggressive with these sellers and shutting them down. Now let's look at El Paso County. There were 4,349 active listings, 1,190 homes sold, an average sales price of $552,681, and homes sold in an average of 49 days. Inventory continues to hover around 3.7 months, making it a much more balanced market. And it has been balanced like this for the last couple of years. Prices are essentially holding steady and values are down just 0.9% from a year ago. Now, what's important to remember here in El Paso County that we're watching, while we're still seeing a fairly balanced market, there are pockets within El Paso County that are doing extremely well and homes are selling very quickly. Those are typically up in the newer North Colorado Springs neighborhoods where all that new infrastructure is getting put in. There's also pockets of communities that are having a hard time selling homes, where homes have actually dropped in price and dropped in value over the last few years, and sellers are having a really hard time selling those homes. Most of those are on the southeast side of Colorado Springs. Now, this mirrors what we are seeing across much of the country. Buyers have more choices than they did a couple years ago, but well-priced homes are still selling. Instead of one market, we're seeing many local markets with its own story. That's why local expertise matters. The strategy that works in Teller County isn't always the same strategy that works in Colorado Springs or the rest of El Paso County. If you're thinking about buying or selling or want to know what these numbers mean for your situation, give us a call. We'd love to help. We're your local mountain real estate experts.